Hi, Captain Al Lorenzetti here for SkimmerOutdoors.com, Trophy Fishing Tackle, Bergen Bay Docks, and Patty Ann Charters, bringing you the weekend update and fishing forecast this for the weekend of July 4th holiday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday. It all looks great. Weather looks fantastic. Going to be a great weekend. A great time for fishing, for barbecues, and having a good old time. So, all I can say is I'm going to be on the water as much as I can this weekend, and hope all of you can get out there too. On the fishing front, still a good bite, tuna fish offshore, and certainly this would be a good weekend to do it. The Coimbra area, I heard fish, the bite got a little hotter to the southwest, kind of down towards the Virginia and to the Texas Tower, that area, the Bacardi, fish all along that 30-fathom curve. So the Coimbra's still catching fish, but I heard there were some really hot bites southwest of that. Sea bass fishing is good offshore. I see this past week Patty Ann Charters, he did a good job on a sea bass trip on local wrecks. So Greg doesn't only do tuna fish, he does shark trips and he does wreck fishing as well. So he had a good sea bass trip a few days ago. Inshore, there's a pick a fluke. It's not great. I think I'm waiting for a new body of fish to kind of show up, and again, some of the biggest fish are coming from back bay areas, State Channel, areas down to the bay, and even on the north side of the bay and areas to the east, catching fluke mixed in with the weak fish around the Ocean Beach area. West Channel's been good. So that's all good. Bottom fishing, boy, you put a chump out down and look out. You're going to catch this craziness. A lot of kingfish this year, and a lot of big ones too. And they're good eating fish. I definitely like them. Very similar to a whiting. So kingfish around, and I expect a triggerfish to show up any day. So far, not yet, but that should be happening real soon too. Striped bass scene, most of the fish seem to have moved east of Fire Island. I heard there's still a few fish to the west, so a couple more coming through, possibly. I was a little west of the inlet yesterday, or a couple of days ago, and there were tons of bunker down there, but nothing on them. It was really dry. And I had some nice fluke offshore, a couple of keepers, mostly shorts though, so that's another option as well. And of course, you get offshore, you may not catch, you're going to catch a couple of keepers, but you get away from the boat wakes and all of that craziness inshore like it's going to be on this weekend. Let me see, I guess that might be about it. I think John at Trophy Tackle got a new supply of sidetrackers. I got to tell you, I did a tuna fish trip last week with a client's boat. We ran to the Coimbra, and we had 10 tuna, 10 football, between 20 and 30 pound bluefin. Of course, we kept 2, released the rest. But the sidetracker spreader bars really caught fish. We had 10, the lime green tracker caught 6 of the 10, black and purple caught 1, and 3 on the good old-fashioned cedar plugs. Simple, basically a pencil in the third wake, or second or third wake, and those are the first 2 fish, and a third caught later on cedar jigs. So don't go with all that big stuff. Don't forget, some of the old-fashioned stuff works just as well, if not better. So I guess that's it for this week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your family and everybody. And remember, July 4th has special meaning, so I leave it all to you. Have a great weekend. Have fun. Catch them up and be safe.